Sometimes we think of productivity as doing more, crossing off endless to-do lists, moving faster, keeping up. We're busy, yes, but that doesn't always mean we're being productive. What if productivity wasn't about speed, but about presence, about how you feel while you do things, whether that's working, creating, or simply tending to your life? Today I want to share a few mindful productivity hacks that actually work, simple practices that help me stay calm, focused, and present through all parts of my day. The way you start your day really sets the tone for everything that follows. It's just not the same to begin from a place of peace as it is from stress or chaos. When I jump straight into work, without really taking a moment to pause and ground myself, I notice I carry that rushed energy with me throughout the entire day. But when I take a few minutes to begin with intention, everything feels different, calmer, clearer, more grounded. The truth is, we can move through our routines on autopilot, or we can do those same things, but with awareness. The actions might look the same, but the energy behind them isn't. I can make a cup of tea while my mind races through my to-do list, or I can make it slowly, noticing the sound of the water, feeling the warmth of the mug, and giving myself a moment to fully arrive in the day. I can drive feeling stressed and tense, or I can drive while thinking of a few things I'm grateful for. Same actions, but a completely different energy and a different outcome. My morning ritual is a cup of matcha and writing down my top priorities. This small ritual tells my mind it's time to focus, but calmly and with intention. Your ritual doesn't have to look the same. It could be opening up your windows, setting a one-word intention while you get dressed, or simply taking a few deep breaths before leaving the house. What matters is starting your day with awareness instead of on autopilot. That simple shift can turn an ordinary day into one that feels purposeful, calm, and genuinely productive. Do you ever feel like your mind has 20 tabs open? You've got a lot on your plate, a never-ending to-do list, and you just want to hurry up and finish it all so you can finally relax. But somehow, the more you try to do, the less you get done. It's just too much, it's overwhelming, and you end up not really doing anything at all. I've been there too, and it can be incredibly frustrating. But there's a mantra that really helps me in moments like this. Whenever your mind starts jumping between tasks and going from one place to another, gently whisper to yourself, just this. Just this email, just this task, just this moment. It's so simple, but it really pulls you out of the noise and back into the now, the only place where true productivity and peace can actually happen. When we're eager to get more done, it's tempting to finish one thing and immediately move on to the next. But when we do that, we don't give our minds a moment to reset or to acknowledge what we just accomplished. We get stuck in go mode and fall into the trap of constant doing, what some people call toxic productivity. Taking 3 conscious breaths before a new task is such a simple way to create more balance. You can even place your hand on your heart as you inhale deeply and exhale slowly, letting every breath renew your energy and reset your mind, leaving behind what you just accomplished, but feeling gratitude for it and arriving fully where you are now. When I start to feel foggy or unfocused, I've realized it's not always mental tiredness. Sometimes my body just needs to move. Our bodies aren't designed to stay in one position all day long. Even small amounts of movement can completely shift your energy and help you focus again. For me, one of the simplest ways to bring more movement into my workday has been using a standing desk. I started using one a couple of years ago, and it's truly made such a big difference in my energy, my posture, and my overall focus. FlexiSpot recently sent me an upgraded version of the desk I already had, and I've been loving it. It's minimal, it's spacious, and it has 4 presets that you can program at different heights, so I can easily switch between sitting and standing throughout the day. It even has a small pull-out drawer that helps me keep my workspace organized. This desk has definitely improved my productivity, especially on days when I'm editing and I have to spend many hours at the computer. On days like this, I love pairing it with my walking pad so I can get some movement in and continue to work at the same time. But movement will look different for everyone depending on our lifestyle and our work. It could be stepping outside for a short walk, rolling your shoulders, doing a few yoga stretches, or simply standing up to refill your water. But it's amazing how much clarity returns when you let your body move, even just a little. Sometimes that's all it takes: a change in position, a deep breath, and a fresh start. I'll have a link to the FlexiSpot desk in the description box below if you want to check it out. You know that moment when you're finally focused and then your brain remembers something random you need to check? That happens to me all the time. And most of the time, those thoughts aren't urgent. They just feel urgent. And there's a simple but powerful tip I learned from Chris Bailey's book, Hyperfocus, which is to keep a distractions list. Anytime your attention wanders, just write it down. If you're working and suddenly you want to check your email, write it down. If you're cooking and you remember something you want to look up, write it down. For me, 2 things happen when I do this. First, it gives those thoughts somewhere to go so they stop replaying in my mind. And second, it trains me to stay present because I'm not acting on every impulse. And later, at another designated time, I can come back to that list intentionally instead of reactively, and I can stay focused on whatever I'm doing in that present moment. We often think that doing more at once means getting more done, but I think that's one of the biggest myths about productivity. Studies show that people who multitask are actually up to 40% less productive. And that's because our brains can't truly focus on 2 things at the same time. They just switch back and forth very quickly, but this drains energy and focus. So instead of multitasking, try single tasking. Do one thing and give it your full attention. Cook your meal without checking your phone. Respond to emails with just one tab open. Watch a video without scrolling or reading comments. When you give something your full focus, even the simplest moments can feel more meaningful, and surprisingly, you get more done with less effort. If you tend to overwork yourself or struggle to take breaks, working in focused intervals can really help. Whether you're working, studying, cleaning, try using a Pomodoro timer. 25 or 40 minutes of deep focus, followed by a mindful 5-minute break. This has made such a difference for me because I can easily get lost in whatever I'm doing and forget to pause. Working in intervals allows your body to follow its natural rhythm instead of forcing it to keep going and run on empty. And taking breaks is not a waste of time. It's so important to remember that rest is productive too. Whatever your task is, whether you're working, cooking, decluttering, find something to anchor your attention. It could be something physical, sensory, or visual. If you're folding laundry, focus on the texture of the clothes. If you're watering plants, notice the patterns of the leaves. If you're exercising, focus on your breath. It's so easy to get swept away by distractions, but an anchor helps you come back again and again. Every time you notice your mind has wandered, use that anchor to bring you back. Every time you do, you strengthen your ability to stay focused and present with what you're doing. Just as beginnings matter, endings do too. Without them, it's hard to truly rest. Your mind will most likely keep going long after you're done with your day. So I like to mark the end of my day with a small ritual. Lowering my desk, writing down my top 3 priorities for tomorrow, and something else I really like to do is to literally unplug my computer. It's symbolic. It's a way of saying, I'm unplugging, I'm logging off, I'm done for today, and what I accomplished is enough. When you give your mind closure, you feel peace. You give yourself permission to rest, because the truth is, there will always be more to do. That's part of life. But mindful productivity isn't about doing everything. It's about doing things with intention, with presence. And maybe true satisfaction isn't in finishing everything, but in presencing everything as you do it. Try 1 or 2 of these tips and see what difference it makes. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.